Today on.
We have concepts of a script, I think.
So, what's on the menu today?
So today I wanted to talk about how I forgot to mention in the last episode that I have HIV. I wanted to talk a little bit about so- the social contract and how I don't think it should apply because I never signed it.
What's the social contract?
The social contract is that thing that we learned about on Philosophy Tube, where because we live in a society, we've all kind of agreed to do the things in a mutually beneficial way. But I never signed it, so I should get to just take advantage of everyone.
Right.
Yep.
Can I come too?
I mean, you're asexual, so why you don't come?
Oh, no, I come on A's. Wait, isn't that a sauce? Oh, wait, that's bolognese.
Did you say? Sorry. I don't think. Did you say you come on AIDS?
A's.
A's?
Yeah.
What? Come and, come, come a chameleon? I'm
Don't fuck an A, fuck a B. They're less sharp.
gonna fuck your mom.
Mm-hmm.
So I do. I guess we can start with the social contract because philosophy is something that we've both kind of been super into lately. And it's one of those things that I actually, for the longest time, I didn't understand what the concept of the social contract was until it was explained to me very, very nicely by the beautiful trans lady who runs Philosophy Tube. I can't remember her name.
Me either.
Amazing costumes. That's all I care about. So, the thing that I've noticed now that I started to pay more attention to other people is that there's not a lot of people that seem to give fucks
Yeah.
about adhering to the social contract,
Yeah.
especially a lot of right wing conspiracy theorists who think they can just check out of, you know, behaving themselves in a fucking society.
Yeah, they think there's some sort of control theory going on to keep them down so they can just treat anybody however they want.
And I mean, don't get me wrong, I treat anyone however I want. But overall, I that it's usually good. I try to treat people good because as much as I want to be a raging asshole all day long, I'm not because people have feelings and emotions.
Yeah, this isn't solipsism, people.
What the fuck is that?
It's the one where only you exist and everything is a projection of your mind.
Oh, okay.
Therefore, I am.
I think the Gen Zs would call that having main character energy, or doing it for the. No, wait, no, doing it for the plot is doing something that you know you shouldn't just to see where it leads. Main character energy is when you think that you're the center of the universe, right? Yeah,
Yeah,
is that what that is?
I think so.
I don't know. I'm not on the internet. I'm not chronically online.
I'm chronologically online. So, part of the core thought of solipsism is that one philosophy, I think, therefore I am, which means basically the only thing you can prove exists is yourself, because anything else is coming to you through the filter of your senses, which could just be lying to you.
Wait, is that kind of like how nothing behind me exists because I can't see it?
Yeah, things stop existing when nobody is paying attention to it.
Like I nothing outside of the the box exists right now.
Yes. Also part of simulation theory and extreme versions of quantum physics.
Is that nothing outside of the box exists?
Nothing that is observed actually exists, but just exists in a waveform of possibilities.
Oh, like
Schrodinger's cat.
yeah,
But
where you put a cat in a box with a cesium atom and a mild explosive and
poison.
explosives. Or I understand the poison, but I mean, wouldn't explosives be much more fun and a lot easier? You
Once the
know,
explosives go off, you'd know if the cat was alive or dead.
I know, but
With the poison, you can't tell until you look.
so the you're collapsing the quantum waveform a lot faster in my version of the experiment.
Yes, but the point is, you're not supposed to know if the cat is alive or dead, but in your version, you know the cat is alive until you know it is dead,
Because
whether
I
you
want
look
the
or not.
cat dead. It's probably an ass.
But Schrodinger's cat was kind of making fun of the whole quantum superposition theory by trying to say how ridiculous it is, like taking it to its extremes to disprove it.
I see. So what you're saying is that it was a scientist like trying to dunk on other scientists?
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah, I can get behind that energy. I like dunking on people. Mic drop. Boom. Read you to filth, motherfucker.
but
When you read someone to filth?
built
Yeah.
like smut,
No, like dirt.
the fifth,
Filth.
huh? The dirt.
No.
I don't know what you're saying.
Are you being intentionally obtuse?
No,
Okay. I think you are, but that's all right. I love you anyway.
I don't know what the filth is. Is that like the tea?
No, well, kinda, I guess. So, reading someone to filth is that thing that's kind of gone viral on TikTok, where you basically just tell someone who they are. A lot of a lot of Democrats have been doing it to Republican women, especially so reading someone to filth is confronting someone about exactly who they are. So when you're imagine, if you will, one of those women that's like, don't come for my man. You couldn't take blah, 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 blah. So, in reading someone to filth, you would explain to them calmly and in detail exactly why you wouldn't want said man.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Is the Republican makeup trend part of that?
So, tangentially ish. When you're talking about the Republican makeup trend, you're talking about women, and I'm a strong supporter of women, but I also don't support trashy women. The Republican makeup trend is highlighting how a lot of Republican women do their makeup in a manner that is kind of counterintuitive to what a lot of beauty standards would suggest, like choosing a foundation that's two shades too dark and then stopping it at your chin instead of, going down your neck so that it all blends in
I see.
and kind of not blending in your makeup in general,
I
like that
see.
that harsh line of blush that's more red than it should be for your skin tone.
I kind of got the feeling was because all Republican women wore their makeup in roughly the same way, like bright red lipstick with like little or no foundation and basic blush.
Well, and it's not the little or no foundation. It's using the wrong foundation. They all choose this like super plumpy, thick foundation, and then they make sure to cake it into the cracks. Like
Hmm.
it just looks bad. And it's kind of sad, but it also says a lot about them not really being aware of themselves.
I also heard it's rather reminiscent of what you find on porn stars.
I don't watch straight porn, so
Me either.
I don't. I
But I heard it's easy to apply and reapply. So,
well, yeah, because when you're doing porn, you probably are gonna have to reapply your makeup a couple times. I mean, you know, you can't like you can't just leave the cum shot there on your face, and so you got to clean it off.
also something about the eyeline, like the thick eyeliner.
Yeah,
Is
it's
that
always.
because deep throat tears?
No, that, I the thing is that you could just get waterproof eyeliner and mascara, and then it doesn't matter how much you cry while you're being, you know, face fucked into oblivion. Not that I know this from experience, but if I did, I would tell you to always get a waterproof mascara and eyeliner if you're gonna be, letting someone go to Pound Town on your mouth.
I see. They also do lip stains instead of lipsticks, and that doesn't smear. I
You,
don't know about the vibrancy of it though. I'm not a makeup guy.
I don't have any lip gloss on right now, so I can't really explain this to you. Lip stains are more matte usually because it's a stain. So, but it also isn't going to run, so it doesn't get caked up on your straw or the side of your martini glass.
Oh, I thought you meant a different kind of straw.
Oh, no. So,
Like some I'm sure some guys like a ring around their base.
I mean, so yeah, I've used that bright red lipstick as like a measuring tool to see how far I can go. You know, you just kind of and then you have a good indicator your depth perception
Huh.
or not perception, depth reception. You know, I like setting goals for myself and being able to easily track them. Is although after a while it just gets all smeary and then you can't tell where you've been.
You just clean it off. Are you using your toys without cleaning them?
This this is a family home. I cannot put things in the dishwasher that I really should be able to.
We've got a cooking pot. You just boil them on low heat.
That thing doesn't have
Heat controls?
heat controls. It's
Oh,
on
okay.
or off.
Okay, okay. Then you just have a pot of melted silicone.
I know, and nobody wants a pot of melted silicone unless it's on your chest. Although that I don't. I mean, that's not really melted. That's just kind of liquidy. But
Oh,
everybody likes the little chest silicone.
I thought you were talking like wax plant. I'm like, no, that's way too hot.
No, I was talking about big old fake titties.
Also, nobody wants melted silicone unless you've got molds.
Yeah. So okay, there was the educational part. Now we can just kind of devolve into talking about memes. And
No- Nobody has become a meme except for JD Vance.
oh my God, JD Vance. Look, I won't say that I haven't fucked a couch because if you had the internet in early 2010, you no wait, it was before like 1999, early 2000s. If you had the internet in 1999 or the early 2000s, there was a lot of information about how to, er, 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 masturbate.
Put a
And
glove and a couple sponges in your couch.
yeah, so uh, obviously, I was on the internet at that time. I can't say that I haven't fucked a couch. It's the continuing to fuck a couch that is problematic because, he's an adult with a wife who I'm sure has a functioning vagina. I mean,
Unless hers is dry as well.
because of his behavior and attitude and personality and face just a little bit.
Yes.
I mean, yeah, his face kind of dries me up too.
Who's that little weird guy who said your lady parts should not be wet?
Oh, I don't remember, but lady parts should definitely be wet.
Yes. Or
Uh,
else it could cause discomfort at the least and injury at the most.
And here's the thing, like I don't understand how so many straight men don't understand how a vagina works. I am a gay man, and I know what a clitoris is, where to find it, how to pop the hood and get up in there. It's a recurring theme with me and my best friend that, like we haven't done it yet, but eventually I'm going to give her face just because just to see if I'm good at it. It's like a calendar event once a year because we've been friends long enough, but neither one of us ever in the state at that time. Oh, it's not. It's almost like we planned it.
It's not straight if you're giving your best friend head.
This is and this is the same friend that she was trying to figure out if her boyfriend at the time was bisexual. So she told me to go for it, and I went for it. And let me tell you, that crazy Russian motherfucker was definitely bisexual.
Wow.
Yeah. Also uncircumcised.
Nifty.
Yeah. So definitely, definitely have been friends long enough for that. But
A little weirded out by uncircumcised penises, but that is probably the way they should be.
You, what? I, yeah, they
Like,
come.
genital mutilation is not a good thing
They come with it. That well,
unless it's medically necessary.
that's what circumcision is. Is it's a
Yes,
form of genital mutilation, and
yes,
there's so many people that don't want to admit that, but you're literally mutilating an infant's genitals.
yes.
Good job. Good job, America, for making that. And it was because they didn't want us masturbating, and look how that worked out.
I see.
Yeah.
It was a Bible thing first.
Well, yeah, it was a Bible thing first, and
Then they pushed it on everyone.
then they pushed it on everyone. And in the Bible thing, it was actually probably for cleanliness
Yes,
because, you prevent infections by not having a hood just holding bacteria in all day long
yes.
while
No,
you're
no cheese.
while you're rolling around in cow shit, touching your dick with, your dirty, dirty pre-soap hands. But much like the way cornflakes was invented to stop people from masturbating, it was pushed on Americans because they didn't want us jerking it. And obviously that doesn't stop us from jerking it.
Why would cereal stop us from jorking it?
Oh my god. So I I'm gonna have to Wikipedia this because I don't have the immediate knowledge available to me. I just know that little tidbit of the story.
Hmm.
So let's Wikipedia cornflakes masturbation.
Specifically, why it would have stopped us.
I don't think there was a
Is it because cornflakes are so bland it would have made us so bored that we wouldn't have wanted to do anything else? Just wallow in our boredom?
okay. So the claim, this is the AI overview. So take it with a grain of salt because Google's AI is never correct ever. But it says that the claim that cornflakes were invented to prevent masturbation is a misconception. John Harvey Kellogg believed that a bland vegetarian diet could improve health and reduce sexual desire. There's no evidence that to suggest that he intended cornflakes to specifically prevent masturbation. So he invented cornflakes to stop people from having sex in general.
What? Oh, yeah, because a good Christian way to have sex is to sleep naked next to your naked wife, and then nature will take its course and her vagina will hoover your dick into her vagina.
Oh my god. I forgot that was a thing that some people believe. Just just like some people believe that soaking isn't like
Real sex.
real sex and then having someone jump on the bed while you're soaking is still not real sex. Like come on.
Jump pumping. But I'm pretty sure only the women believed that theory about the Hoover vagina because the men were just taking advantage of their wives while
Well,
they were asleep.
I mean that's fair to believe.
Unless it was the women taking advantage of the men.
My my butthole tends to suck in penises.
What's the what's the range on that?
About 5 clicks.
5 clicks.
Yeah.
That that's some powerful suction.
Well, it's like poking a hole in the space station. Uh, it's not so much as a suction as it is that it creates a vacuum that's inescapable.
Did you know if there was a rather small hole in the space station, you could actually cover it with your thumb and you'd be all right.
I didn't know that, and I don't know about physics enough to decide whether or not I believe that because space.
It's just like you can survive exposure to vacuums if you do the right things.
Well, yeah, I know that teenage boys have been surviving exposure to vacuums for 100 years.
Mom, that got stuck.
Not the Hoover. It's actually.
Oh, you're supposed to use the hose.
Oh my god, those brushes are pretty stiff. But actually, this is a fact that I know is that that's why the hoses on a lot of vacuum cleaners have gotten smaller, is to prevent that. So,
Prudes.
well, it's it's just mostly an annoyance because you know how the the upright Dyson likes to fucking clog horribly
Mhm.
every time I go to clean the dust bunnies and dog hair that I've been ignoring for several months out of the corners.
Yes.
Well, so old vacuums didn't do that, and that's why I'm so frustrated. Just I stop sticking your dick in vacuums so that I can have a good sucking device.
Nah, they're just prudes.
Like I
Stop being prudes and we can have good vacuums.
just like if you want some suction, go out to the garage and get the rigid. Leave my Hoover alone.
Her name is Brenda.
Why do we give all of our appliances female names? Are we, what's that word for people? Are we are, are we misogynists?
I don't know. I don't I don't interact with a lot of women.
Like that's true. You do not. You don't actually interact with a lot of people in general. Like when we, when we go to Walmart, you wear that blindfold so that you don't have to look at people,
Yeah. I just walk around with my hands out front, listening to your footsteps, hoping that I don't run into somebody.
which is weird because you have a seeing eye dog. For anyone listening, Aaron's not actually blind, and he doesn't actually wear a blindfold to Walmart. Although I think if I let him, he probably would, because along with the schizophrenia, you also have a kind of bad case of agoraphobia, right? Fear of public agoraphobia. What's the fear of outside?
I don't know.
Like I think
We have an internet database available to us at all times.
I know, but I don't want to constantly be Googling stuff on here. I just kind of want to go with the flow and let people realize exactly what they're getting into. This is episode 2, so I can't sound too smart.
Set the expectations low so it's easier to impress.
Yes, that's exactly. So that's my whole life philosophy. That's what I do at work. That's what I do with my family. That's what I do with this podcast. I set the expectations as low as possible so that people are surprised when I do something cool. Like my boss, I haven't told him everything that I know how to do. And he's realized that like I've been holding stuff back because if I told him if I if he knew that I knew how to do things, he would ask me how to do them, and I don't want that. Yes, that's a lovely snack. Now, go lay down.
She loves showing off her snake.
I love showing off my snake.
Ooh.
Okay, so yeah, I so yeah, there's like a super extensive list of stuff that I can do in IT, and my boss keeps asking me if I know how to do things, and so a- part of the time I will like politely let him tell me how to do something that I already know how to do, just being nice. But sometimes I'll tell him like, no, this is actually a thing that I know how to do, or this is a thing I'm certified in. It's just not on my resume, and I didn't tell you I know how to do it because things.
Hmm.
I I absolutely love my job right now. I love my boss. I love the people that I work with. But there is so fucking much going on any given day. Like I there is so fucking much going on any given day. Like I okay. So I I absolutely love my boss. I love the company that I work for. The owners are great people. I do. I love it. But there he hasn't had somebody that is like as skilled as capable as I was. So on any given day, there is so fucking much going on. And the more I want to be able to help. I want to take like the load off of him, but the more he finds out that I know how to do, the more I have to do. I don't want. I'm here for the paycheck, not the results.
So when you go into a job doing your best becomes expected. And when you eventually have to go back to normal, then your normal isn't living up to expectations.
Right. Yes. I have had that problem so many times. I go in trying to be the best that I can be, but then the best becomes the expectation. And it, I am someone that wants to be the best at everything I do. Like consistently, I have to be better than you. Sorry, I just do. But I'm not somebody that's a sustainable effort. over the long period of time. I can do my best, but I start doing things like very quickly, and I I can't continue to do things very quickly. I burn out very easily. Even now, I have some work that I'm supposed to be doing today. I was gonna do it yesterday, but yesterday me was like, that's future me's problem. Fuck that guy. And now current me is really mad at past me because fuck that guy for not just doing the fucking shit so that I can relax on a Sunday night.
Yeah,
So yeah, that's we're, we're gonna record the podcast and then I'm gonna do a shit ton of work while you edit it and hope for the best.
yeah.
But
Our last episode got censored.
our last episode got censored.
Yeah, we talked about several things. Well, two things, actually, that appear to have been pulled from the episode by the automatic editing software that they use.
I don't know that they automatically got pulled from the episode. I'm pretty sure that us trying to figure out how many people it takes to fuck an ostrich was in like a different recording.
No, that was in our space shot for the first episode.
It was in our straight shot for the first episode.
Yes,
Did we ever decide how many people it takes to fuck an ostrich?
we did not.
I think it only should take one person and enthusiastic consent to fuck an ostrich.
I mean, unless it's sick or drugged.
We don't we don't agree with drugging ostriches to fuck them in this house. That is not enthusiastic consent. Anything that you're gonna have sex with should be able to consent. Ostrich, human, semi sentient robot creature.
I love semi-sentient robot creatures.
So, oh my god, why are all of those like in the uncanny valley though?
I don't know.
Like you've seen all of the videos of like the and you know they're trying. I mean, everyone knows it's a sex robot. They're trying to like not overtly be, but it's got like big old fucking titties and dick sucking lips and dead eyes. Like you know it's a sex robot,
Yeah.
and they all live in the uncanny valley.
Are you talking about those ones that cost several $1,000s and basically don't move at all?
Yeah, the hoo ha is heated.
Yes, the heated.
So, and I don't. So, I mean, just I can't imagine having to like charge my sex robot so that the hoo ha stays warm. I can't even find the charger for that one thing that I bought on Temu, the automatic sucky thing because you don't go down on me enough. you know, I it doesn't. It takes like this barrel jack adapter, and I can't find it, and I don't know why everything doesn't just use USB-C now.
Nice. And
I only, I only want to have to use one cable for everything.
oh, what if you're charging like your blowjob machine and you need to charge your phone instead,
You,
and your vape and your book? What if everything goes dead at the same time?
well, that's just poor planning on my part if everything is dead at the same time. And also, I, I'm not generally, I don't think I'd be using my Kindle at the same time as my sex robot.
I would be. Wait, no, they've got chatbots built into them.
Yeah.
But if any of y'all have ever tried to use a sexy chat robot, you know it gets out of hand real quick.
I played with the sexy chat robot that you tried to, and I just cannot take the sexy chat robot seriously, but I also can't take like sexy chat in general seriously. The couple times that you've tried to like sexy chat with me, I immediately started with like, climb aboard, Captain, talking about my dick.
Yeah, there's a lot of laughter that goes on, but laughter is healthy in a sexual situation
Uh,
at the appropriate times. Not just like whip it out and she laughs, but
I mean, well, I'm not going to say that I'm into that, but it is one of those things that we've discussed, maybe trying. Just, just keep an open mind. You're not going to hurt my feelings. And if you do, you did it right. Which, are you coming?
No, fuck.
Are you having a back spasm?
No,
Is there a spider?
no,
Are you on fire?
no.
Is your pussy wet?
Oh,
What is wrong?
oh, cramp.
Oh,
Oh,
I'm sorry. That sounds terrible, and we should definitely leave this part in.
Oh,
Should I describe to the audience what you're doing right now? Like your leg is pretty. You're. I, I don't know how to explain. Like you're trying to put your leg behind your head right now, and you're not flexy enough to do it, so it's just kind of stopping halfway.
oh my God, that was so painful.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
I mean, like I'm not as flexy as I used to be either. Sometimes I need help getting my legs behind my head.
I pulled my leg back and the back of, like, right back here cramped. What would that be called? Like, just above the back of my knee.
My Grammy used to call that a Charlie horse.
Yeah, Charlie horses suck. That was the worst one I've had in like months.
My grandma also used to call people from Poland Polacks, but that's different. I think that's different.
So, what was I talking about before I died?
I don't remember. That's probably a good sec. It's I think we were still talking about sex robots and how
Oh
I
no,
want.
we were talking about your interest in certain topics.
Oh, well, it's because I want to be submissive in the bedroom, but I also need to be tricked into it. You can't just like.
And also, I'm not good at degrading you. Like, the attempt I just made on podcast was rather upbeat.
I thought that was a joke. Wait, was that you really trying to do it? Ew.
No,
Okay. Because ew, that was bad. Don't do that. No, but that's
Papa likey.
that's the problem with me when I'm trying to like I want to be like a submissive so bad, but I can't because I'm loud and have opinions. And also, if you're doing it wrong, I need you to know that you're doing it wrong. Like I don't understand why so many men don't understand like up and faster,
Hmm.
harder,
Well, whenever you top me, I'm always in control.
uh, going up and faster.
No, like the speed of penetration, you know, how deep you go.
Yeah, and that's part of also why it's so hard to be poly is because I don't want to have to teach another dude all of that stuff. It takes a really long time. And then also like there's so many guys that are just like absolutely silent during sex, and that's not something I can do. I have ADHD. I need to have let's have a little chat. Like, how was your day? What's your favorite color? Do you have any deep thoughts or feelings on the planetary alignment or horoscopes or you know?
Or that's a strange freckle.
Oh, no, God, no. I've done that with someone before.
Really?
Yeah, they didn't like it. They they thought I wasn't like having fun or into what they were doing. And I mean, if I'm not into it, you'll know that I'm not into it because I'm gonna start screaming my own name because I'm more into what I'm doing than what you're doing.
When you talk about them, you'd be like, oh baby, do it.
But like, I need to be tricked into being like, like you can't just be like, you have to call me daddy. I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna call you bitch boy. You have to like ease me into it. And there's so many dudes that are just like they don't get that. Like they're just like on the dom. You have to do what I tell you. And I'm like, no, no, fuck you.
No, let's start a relationship first.
What? Because I unfortunately I have developed this need to have like a relationship before I can have a sexual connection with someone.
Right.
It's very inconvenient, but especially for somebody that used to go to dirty, dirty sex clubs and not need the connection. Like now, for some reason, I can't just like let any rando put it in me. I like feel something, and it's super fucking annoying and inconvenient.
Hmm. Yeah, the problem with a lot of these DOMs you find online, they don't want to place the building blocks. They just want a fully functional relationship right from the start. And a Dom sub situation is exactly that, a relationship.
I mean, like, but I also want a fully functioning relationship right from the start. You know, like with us, we look what like we talked for 3 months before you moved across the country for me.
Hey, we showed each other our internets.
Oh, that's right. I showed you my internet history and you didn't run.
And I showed you mine, and you're like, I can ignore that.
I can ignore a lot of things. You know, like some of the stuff that you research is, ugh, but I can ignore it and pretend that it doesn't exist. I'm a middle class white woman. I can ignore a lot of things.
How many horses does it take to get to the moon? Do you stack them or pile them?
Isn't a stack also a pile? But not a pile, not necessarily a stack.
I guess so. A stack is a very specific type of pile.
It's
It's a ratio of one pile.
it's like how a square is a rectangle, but a rectangle not necessarily a square.
Indeed.
Or how a circle. I don't. I can't. I'm so tired. I'm not into the clever wordplay today. Like, just put it in me. Some very manly trans men that like, oh, I can't breathe. I've also met some very delicate and feminine trans women that like, oh my god, I can't breathe. It's
You just have a thing for
cock.
femboys?
I love cock.
Boys? Is femboys still a term?
I don't. I don't actually think I have a thing for femboys. I really like the lumberjacky type guys. You know, or
But
or
you wouldn't like a little feminine man with a 12-inch penis? I mean, maybe not 12, maybe like 8.
no, we've discussed this.
Yes.
12 is entirely unreasonable of a size
Somebody animate this.
to try to accommodate. The- I'm in
I,
the
I mean, you don't put it in sideways.
some guys have tried. No, I'm very happy in like the 4 to 6 inch range. That's where I want to be when you're penetrating. I'll take an 8 or I'll take like an 8 or 9 every once in a while for a fun ride. But as soon as you whip out that 12, like you're going home. Like get out.
I mean, if I had
Here's
more
cab money.
experience, I'd try.
No, I don't want 12 inches. I just want like 6 inches that knows what it's doing.
I'd totally be a size queen if I wanted to practice more.
That's rude.
What?
That's rude that you'd be a size queen because I am not sizable.
Hmm, you're enough. It's like, you're enough. Or are you?
Oh, see, now you're getting it. Audience, I am so sorry. Aaron had to cut out like 5 minutes and it was gold. He,
Patreon.
I don't even I don't even know if we can put that stuff on Patreon. It was
Well,
like X rated.
maybe like 3 to 4 minutes of it, not the whole 5, just to get a gist of it.
But I mean like still I don't even know if we can put that on Patreon. That was like X rated. We it's that oh god, I can't collect my thoughts. I have forgotten how to think for the moment. It's just you need to stop talking because it can only get so hard.
Worth it
So this is the 1 hour mark, and we haven't said a whole lot. So
already.
we probably do need to try to record for another hour. Though, and I don't know that I can do it.
No, we're doing good. We're like in a flow.
You're in a flow.
Ant flow?
Your mom,
No.
flow,
Gross.
heavy flow day.
No.
So I have discovered at work that anytime, so obviously like I identify as a man, but my gender is more of a moving target some days. So occasionally at work, I like to identify as one of the girlies. And, I like to have my little fireside chats with the girlies about things. And I have discovered that anytime that a man walks into the room and I want them to leave so that we can continue talking about probably that man, all I have to do is start talking about period stuff and they immediately leave.
Yes.
And it's It's kind of sad and ridiculous that like straight men are so afraid of periods. I have no fear. It's just blood. It's a little bit of blood coming out of the vagina.
No, it's not blue. They just do that for TV.
There's nothing in here like it's. I I don't get it. I can't like process the problem with it. Like it just makes no sense because it's a bodily function. Like It's not like she's slapping you with a tampon. We're just talking about the fact that there's a tampon in there right now.
Yeah,
And it's, like, I is it a tampon day? Is it a tampon and a pad day? Like, what's going on? Like, I'm not over here tracking your menstrual cycle, but I can tell that you're having a fucked up day today.
I feel like a lot of men view it as a sexual thing, even though it's not. And they get uncomfortable when they're not the ones controlling the sexual situation.
Oh, kind of like they get so weirded out by breastfeeding, even though that's what mommy milkers are for, and that's why they're called mommy milkers, is because they're to feed a baby. I mean, obviously they do have a lot of like fun other because apparently my sexuality has also become a moving target too as I got older. They have a lot of fun uses, but their primary goal is to feed baby.
Yeah,
So like I don't. That's It's kind of the annoyance of like that whole breastfeeding in public debate that was going on. Like there's nothing like there's nothing inherently wrong about feeding a baby in public. Like I've seen it. It doesn't bother me. Like you're not ruining my moderately priced meal by whipping out your titty to feed your kid. Like I wouldn't want to go eat in the bathroom. There's germs in there.
right.
Like if you want You want that little baby with barely any immune system to go and have to eat in the toilet? Would you lick a toilet seat?
Some of them might.
That's I don't want to know. So keep that out of the Discord. That's not so I have such bad germophobia. I can't even like I don't bring I when I go to the bathroom at work, like I leave my cell phone at my desk and I take my watch off and I leave it at my desk. Like I don't want anything that doesn't have to go in there with me in there.
I see.
I don't take my vape because we live in California, so I can't vape inside anyways.
Uh, some places in Kansas, you can't vape outside.
Let them stop me.
Like there's a whole town in Kansas that banned vaping in public.
Yeah, I know. And stop me. I'll pay the ticket. That's just how much it costs to vape outside.
Right.
Audience, I'm vaping right now.
Me too.
Aaron has to cut out several minutes every like 10 minutes because we stopped to vape. Oh my god.
Yeah.
So fucking California banning flavored vapes
Yes.
for the children's. Fuck, and I cannot stress this enough, them kids. But
Don't don't say that to Diddy.
ew, allegedly. You, you gotta throw that allegedly out there. We're not trying to get sued.
Right.
Or maybe
Can
we are. I
can
don't know.
someone in prison sue us?
Is he in prison?
I don't know.
I don't think he is.
Is he in jail?
Rich people don't go to jail.
I thought he was locked up.
No, rich people don't go to jail. That's what money is for.
So wait, he's just walking around free?
Yeah, you just throw money at the problem and it goes away.
I don't think that's true. Like
Well,
that one guy with the island, he went to jail and something happened to him.
Jeffrey Epstein?
Don't say his name.
No.
If you say his name too many times, he will show up in our room and steal our children.
Luckily, we don't have kids because fuck, and I cannot stress this enough. Them kids. I don't hate kids. I don't. Please don't like think of me as some kind of child hater. But I'm not. I'm not appropriate to be kept around children because I say fuck a lot
Hmm.
and I talk about shit. So I was
About 5 minutes worth of stuff that we have to cut.
I was in a restaurant with the girlies the other day because sometimes we go out for a little drinky poo after work, and they want to invite the new girl. So they've dealt with her a lot more than me, so she's probably cool. I but I am not appropriate, and I cannot make myself be appropriate. Like I'm a fucking walking HR nightmare because I I have the autism, so I don't have a filter. So if something pops into my head, I'm gonna say it. I can't stop myself. But oh yeah, so speaking of fucking autism and not having a filter, I this is something that I had specifically mentioned that I wanted to say, which was that about the Elon Musk salute thing. Like people have been trying to like blame it on his autism. And here's the thing. I am diagnosed with the same flavor of autism that he won't get diagnosed with but claims to have. And it's never accidentally made me fucking Nazi.
Right.
Like I've done a lot of things. I have a lot of weird stims. It's never fucking made me Nazi. I'm awkward as shit, but not a Nazi. So let's go with that. I do I do still kind of when I'm trying to explain my needs to people, I do still use Asperger, even though it's not in the DSM anymore, and it's not necessarily a great term because everyone thinks that Hans Asperger was a Nazi. There's a lot more to that story that I'm not getting into on the podcast because that's just opening myself up to a lot of hate and criticism that I don't feel like dealing with.
Was it eugenics?
It was the eugenics thing, but he it's kind of like Schindler's List in the way that he did save as many people as he could. And, you know, a lot of people like to forget that, like, if you were a Nazi scientist, you couldn't just decide to opt out and stop being a Nazi scientist. So you did the best you could with what you had around
Yeah,
and you helped who you could.
that makes sense.
And so, yeah, it's the nuance of the situation, which a lot of people don't understand nuance anymore. They see things in black and white, kind of like the Christmas song, Baby It's Cold Outside, which people tend to look at now through the lens of today as like, oh, that's a rape song. And it's not a rape song. That's that's the way women were supposed to act. Was that like even if you wanted to, go to fucking Pound Town, you had to pretend that you did it so as not to like your virtue. Like, what are you doing? So,
Now, women in today are are complaining that men don't pursue because, in the men's eyes, they don't get immediate enthusiastic consent to continue pursuing the woman. And in the woman's eyes, they're maintaining their dignity by, you know, brushing them off and
well,
inviting them to continue.
the problem is that a lot of men do continue to pursue after the brush off because they feel entitled to women's.
Yes,
And I don't think anyone is entitled to anyone else.
right. And who's to say those accounts complaining that men don't pursue aren't puppet accounts created by those men?
Like I pretty consistently get accused of being transphobic because I would potentially date a trans man, but I don't necessarily see that relationship working out because I am a cock whore. And yeah, strap ons are a thing, but I've experimented with them. They don't really do it for me. I want real, live talk.
And it takes a lot of time and money to get to that point in your transformation to be able to, do the plasty.
So, so while I would not immediately say no on the basis that someone is trans, I don't necessarily, I can't guarantee that it would work. And that's not their fault, but it's also not mine. I'm a cock whore. I want the real thing inside me, and I want to feel it doing the things that a real penis does inside something when it's finished. And then I want the leftovers to stay in there for a little while. Is that still too descriptive?
Might be.
$2.99 blowjob special. Buy one get one free. I did buy that TikTok hat that scrolls LEDs, and we're with the LEDs that scrolls words. And I did wear that around the Folsom Street Festival with a buy one get one free blowjob special on it.
Yep,
And let me let me tell you something. As like sexually open minded as I am, that
you're dying.
fuck.
Did you just burn your coil? Oh, did you just die?
So as like sexually adventurous and open minded. So as like sexually adventurous and open minded and like ready to explore and into anything as I am. Like the Folsom Street Festival was just so I am gonna be honest and tell everyone there's a clip out of that recording because one of the dogs was being noisy. And so I'm just texting I'm texting this cute boy that I have a massive box for him.
Ha.
Because what that so that Amazon box over there is his birthday present.
Oh, that's the whole thing?
That's apparently the whole thing.
Wow.
I did not know that it was going to be so big, much like much like my box. So,
Ha.
but what we were talking about before was the Folsom Street Festival, and I have wanted to go to it for years. So we went, and it as like sexually open minded and adventurous and like willing to try anything as I am. I am far from a prude. Again, I have been to like naughty places that you do naughty things with groups of people that you have never met before. I went to one directly after the Folsom Street Festival, actually. But that whole situation there was just a lot to take in. There was so much going on, and there were so many like it's like imagine going to an all you can eat buffet and like it's just literally every dish is your favorite food. There's nothing like mid. It's all the best quality, and you don't know where to start.
I went home early though, so we got the days wrong.
Yeah, and that's not that's not your fault. Also, with your agoraphobia, that like even I got there pretty early because I wanted to explore around a little without the crowd, and I heard that it was going to be super packed. And even getting there early, there were so many people there. Like I had so many naked butts pressed against me, like in the first 15 minutes of being there.
We got
Most most of them dudes, some of them ladies. They were nice butts though, soft, soft lady butts.
we got to go to a nice party beforehand the day
Oh
before.
yeah, that was a fun party. But I bitched out and didn't go into the special activities area because, again, I was super overwhelmed.
Yeah.
And
We went into the outside area and I had a couple of beers and we watched several guys just get it on.
like more than several, there was literally like there was like 5 of those 10 by 10 party tents set up for people to like do it under. And it's just so much. And again, wanted to jump in. I am not like, you know how people rate people on a scale from 1 to 10. In Kansas, I'm probably like a 4, maybe a 5, on a good day if I brush my hair. In California, I'm not even on the scale. I'm in like the negative numbers. These dudes were just like porno hot. Like
Look good.
I don't I don't, I consistently try to like tell people that like porn's not real and that's all fake and it's all airbrushed and edited. And then I was just standing in a room full of porno guys. So
There were so many kinks there too.
I know.
There were like bondage and like full nude, just walking around, furries and pups.
I know. I don't think any of them thought this was cute, but every furry, I could not resist the urge to boop the snoot. And again, I don't think any of them think that's cute, but
I mean, it depends on the furry. If they're like in the mindset, you know, if their character would appreciate it, you know. If you're out in a public place in your fursuit, you're gonna expect to be, treated like a furry.
yeah. But like, I just want to boop the snoot.
Yeah,
And there's nothing sexual about that. It's just a boop. It's not like a boop.
and they've got to expect that, you know.
I assume that they do. And I don't want, I don't want to like ruin anyone's fun by, kind of being irreverent to something that they're very, very into. It's not necessarily something that I'm into though. And I am an unserious person. So, if your dick is out, but you have a hood on, I'm gonna boop you
Where?
in the snoot. So yeah, I think it's part of the autism, but I really need like facial expressions too. That's why I've never enjoyed like dark rooms and things like that.
Mm,
So for somebody in like a pup mask, I'm not getting that feedback that I need.
yeah, they got partial masks.
Like I just it doesn't work for me because I can't see what's going on. So like, is that a good owl? Is that a bad owl? Are you a good boy? Am I a good boy? Who's a good boy here? Are we both bad boys? You're a bad boy.
Ooh. Yeah,
Ooh.
there's like a whole range of gear. Like you'd be fully gimped out with a, you know, full head pup mask. Or you could, just do one of the little that's not the word. I wanted to say Chardonnay.
Butt plug?
No. Sh- charade?
Charcuterie board?
Yeah, charade. Whatever.
Sure. Like a fancy dress mask for like a fancy dress party.
Yeah, but what's it called?
Uh,
Chablis?
I don't think that's right. I don't think any of these are the right word for what that's.
I don't know. Let's leave it at that.
Oh, also, so I use a lot of words that I picked up from British television. So half of our listeners are going to be like, a fancy dress party? It's like a costume party. Like in the UK, a fancy dress party is a costume party. So
God, that's gonna really bother
I'm sorry, I'll put my dick away.
me.
I say things like motorway,
Masquerade.
masquerade.
That does not have a chut in it anywhere.
No, it doesn't.
This does not cut the chut.
No, it does. You want to have a chat in you?
No. Gross. Chut wears the same jeans twice in a row. 2 days.
I've had the same jeans on for 4 days now. I'm gonna go to a disco in the middle of town.
Nice.
Everybody's dressing up. I'm dressing down. Harmonica. Um, it's a song lyric.
Harmonica?
No, you've heard. It's that song that I play all the time that you never listen to because you don't listen to my music.
Some of it.
It's called Same Jeans.
Is that by Macklemore?
No, no, you're thinking of Thrift Shop, which is his only song.
I'm pretty sure he's probably got another one.
No, he only has Thrift Shop and White Wall.
There you go.
That's not a song though.
Oh.
That's him talking about his Cadillac with music behind it.
So he doesn't have songs that are just like not popular?
No.
Huh.
No, he doesn't.
So what was he an internet sensation or something?
So I'm gonna get so much hate for this because Macklemore actually does have a full album, but the only two songs I care about are Thrift Shop and White Wall, and like everything else could go to hell. He recently did that song that was like that, fuck hate, fuck Republicans, fuck Trump song
Hmm.
that everybody got so mad about for like 5 minutes, mostly because they forgot Macklemore existed, and now he's coming out here sideways with like words and shit.
Hmm. I am so glad all of our internet personalities are coming out to show that they are like, you know, have roughly the same views as us.
Well, I think it's because we tend to be like very aware of
Subtext?
subtext. So like it's kind of like MAGA people being surprised about Green Day.
Hmm.
Um, have you ever listened to Green Day? Green Day would never. Green Day would never.
Yeah. And then there's those internet personalities that are just inoffensive all around either way.
Well, I really wanted to be one of those internet personalities that's inoffensive all around either way.
Mhm.
But then I remembered that I'm a stand up comedian and part of comedy is being a little bit offensive.
Mhm. No, that's illegal. You can't be funny anymore.
Oh, fuck, that's right. Because the orange twat signed that executive order that being funny is illegal because he's incapable of being funny.
No, I thought it was the leftists that were canceling everyone because they were making jokes.
They do that too. So comedy is supposed to confront you, okay? It's supposed to be uncomfortable. When
Punch up, go punch down.
yes, punch up, don't punch down. When I say something like I'm an Asian, so it's only racist if I say it with a hard R, I'm not being serious. That is not something that I would say. But it confronts you and it makes you think about your internal bullshit that you have going on in your head. It makes you think about the fact that like I can say something like that and it might not be acceptable for you to say something like that, and why is that the case?
Right.
So, you know, I do say a lot of stuff that is potentially confrontational or might be mean. My mom hates my jokes because she doesn't think they're funny. She just thinks they're mean. And that's because she doesn't get that comedy is supposed to be confrontational. It's supposed to be uncomfortable.
Your
Um,
mother has lost her connection with the common folk.
which is weird because she loves stand up comedy. So her not understanding what I'm doing drives me insane.
Hmm.
But like, that's also like the sarcastic tone that I say things in. And not everyone gets this all the time. Sometimes I one of my, one of the managers at work, I was trying to joke around with him and he didn't really know me that well yet. So he was like telling me to have a good weekend. And I was like, you're not my supervisor. You can't tell me what to do. And he thought I was being serious. So one of the office girlies had to like sit him down and explain, like, no, Damien is super unserious. He wasn't like that. He's joke. It's okay. Like he doesn't dislike you. I promise. That's just him. Like,
Does
please.
does that particular manager have a touch of autism?
I don't think he does.
Because that's like, you know, something not a lot of people would take seriously.
I understand that that's so, but the problem is that you have become like super accustomed to how I can deadpan things and seem like I'm being serious when I'm not. So that just happened to be one of those things that I deadpanned.
Yeah, I know, but it's just the situation. Like, he's just telling you to have a good weekend. That's not something that is normal to respond to in that way.
I but you have it's I understand that, but again, not everybody like immediately gets me because I'm fucking weird. Weird as fuck. Bud. Like I grew up north, but then I moved to Georgia and then I lived in the Midwest. And so I got a lot going on. I'm hard to take sometimes. It's never hard for me to take it, but I'm hard to take sometimes.
Huh.
See? See what I did there? I was very unserious for a second and I made something that should have been an important descriptor of me into a dirty, dirty sex joke. Because part of my autism is that I do stuff for attention, like making sex jokes or having a podcast.
My back hurts. You should stop compressing my spine.
Never, never. You're gonna get into the crushing fetish eventually. I'm sorry.
No, please, don't step on me.
Oh, daddy.
That didn't work from that perspective.
Calling you daddy?
Yeah, because I was the one being controlled in that situation.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. This is why I'm not good at the whole Dom sub thing. I don't.
Yeah.
Uh,
You should have been like, shut up, slut. I'll step on you if I want.
okay. Okay. Let me try. Let me try again. Shut up, slut. I'll step on you if I want.
Uh,
Was that? Did I do it right?
Probably.
Was that erotic?
I can't tell.
Neither can I. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck is erotic anymore.
I don't think I ever knew it was erotic.
I mean, everything is erotic. Like,
Look at that spaceship.
like, do you see the curve of that lamp over there? It's just like, ugh.
Is that a nipple?
Yeah, well, I.
Very perky.
So, I mean, that's a Tiffany lamp. So it probably is like an allusion to a nipple. um, because everything made in the 20s and 30s that was artistic was always an allusion to a nipple. Actually, I think in all of the history of art, everything has been an allusion to a nipple.
I see.
Like the first cave paintings were just like nipple,
Oh, and vaginas.
you know, like big, it's like areola. Forget the rest of the boob, just like nub and areola.
You know, there's this one artist who where all of her work is just flowers that are supposed to be vaginas.
Oh my God. If you hadn't said that without saying her name, I would have told you who it was because I actually love the vagina flowers. I think they're beautiful. Hang on. Good. Vag- vag- vagina flower.
Those things suck you dry.
Georgia O'Keeffe.
Georgia O'Keeffe.
Yes, because I absolutely love Georgia O'Keeffe paintings. There's,
She's not taking her sneakers off. She's Georgia O'Keeffe.
but that is one of the I enjoy art and philosophy and critical thinking. So that's also very unstand up comedian of me in that I actually do enjoy some things that I do take seriously, unlike everything else that is absolutely unserious to me.
Can you hear my throat sounds as I swallow?
Oh yeah, baby. I love hearing your throat sound. I wish you would give more throat, but you're not a goat. But yeah, so I'm a complex individual. I'm a complex individual. And I like getting to sit here and record for 2 hours to flirt with my husband. Because, so that's something that I, I am concerned for a lot of straight people, and I wonder if they're okay. Because have you noticed how many straight people like their partner?
Yeah, there was a very, well, it wasn't a boomer page on Facebook, but it was making fun of boomer humor. And I'm pretty sure it was called Hate Wife, Hate Kids or something.
But like you do hear that from like a lot of people, like, oh, my wife is such a bitch. Oh, I hate my wife. Like, then why are you married to her?
The old
I'm,
ball and chain.
yeah, calling them like I, maybe we're in the minority, but you're like my best friend. Like, I would spend all of my time with you if I could.
Yeah,
And so, but like, so why are all these people marrying someone they don't like?
right?
'Cause
Just for the titties.
I don't even know that they're always good titties. Like, yours aren't great.
They're horny. They just want to get wet.
I mean,
Wet.
I know a lot of people get married because it's something that they think that they're supposed to do. I didn't get married thinking that it was something I was supposed to do. I got married thinking, damn, this guy is the one, and this is perfect, and I need to trap him.
I thought we got married as a tax write off.
Well, I don't know if you can openly admit on a podcast that your whole marriage is just a tax write off.
I mean, there is intercourse.
And discourse
Yes.
and discord.
Yeah, a lot of discord.
We did. We did buy a second set of microphones for streaming, and then we just keep forgetting to do it. Um, I enjoy playing video games, and I enjoy being nonsensical and talking about nothing. So that's also an outlet for me to seek attention. I just, I just want, I want attention and money. So if you're listening, thank you for the attention. Please give me money.
You could always show you're paying attention by tossing money at us.
Yeah, I'm. The more money that you throw at me, the more I know you're paying attention to me. I don't think I would make a good fin dom, though.
Bend up? Yeah.
Yeah, the people that do the domination with money,
Mhm.
because I would get far too greedy with it, and two, I am absolutely unserious. So
Oh,
I'd be like,
baby, I can't hang out with you today. I've got to go make a little cash. Unless you want to top me off.
see, like that's not. I'd be like, oh, you're such a bad boy. Give me $20. The problem is that I think a lot of these guys would be like into that, but I couldn't take that man seriously as a person ever again. Like, oh, naughty boy, you didn't do the dishes. Like,
That's fine.
send $100 to my PayPal right now. Like, I don't. I
That's a paddling.
Yeah, no, like I could paddle someone if they didn't do the dishes. That I understand. That's a because I'm not super into like the pain response personally, which is weird because I also want to be slapped. But that's not something. So yeah, that's not something because I told everyone I know about this, and that's not something that I need them to know, even though I probably already told them.
Yeah.
Like that's why I'm so like I keep worrying that like people are gonna judge me, but then I remember that I've already told them all of this stuff in person.
Right.
And like, oh, but someday I might want another job. Oh well.
This podcast for me is just a ploy to make interesting friends. So they can listen to everything I say and decide if they like me, and then we just, hang out.
I don't. I've met. I've met your friends. I don't think you need more interesting friends than you already have.
Right. I need all of the friends that I never talk to or hang out with.
Same. That's such an ADHD thing for me though. Is that like I have like five really good friends that I will go without talking to for months. My best friend in Maine, I think it might have been like 2 years since the last time I texted her. And I sent her a message when I was deleting my Facebook. I was like, hey, I'm deleting Facebook, just my number. And like we we've been through a lot. Like we go back like Pontiac seats. Like she's yeah, her pronouns are she her again. Um she's also
Shoot, what?
she's she's also a little mentally ill. Uh
Nice. Aren't the best people?
yeah,
If you're not mentally ill, don't talk to us.
I I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings by saying this because I love my friends so much. But yes, all of my friends are mentally ill. Not in like bad or concerning ways, but I don't think I have a single neurotypical friend.
Yes.
And that's the best.
I have like one friend that I talk to regularly, and then several acquaintances that I may or may not remember.
I I struggle to understand neurotypical people though because like how do you just like wake up in the morning and you're okay? Like how are you just walking around not having a problem all day?
The burden of intelligence,
Like
but
how
the opposite.
there's the the ignorance is bliss.
Yes.
Like this how how are you just like mentally stable and like going through your day and like not just totally breaking down because you got a flat tire? Like oh like they just look at it and they're like, oh no, a flat tire. I guess I'll they're not like sobbing on the side of the highway because their water pump blew out and they're late for work. Like I definitely wasn't like laying on the ground next to the car sobbing when the water went out in the car. Totally not. Definitely didn't do that. But like you see, but like how are they doing that? How do you do that, people? How do you just go through your day being like, okay?
Yeah, I have no idea. There's just so much that happens in a regular person's life. Just spirals.
Actually, so my mom is one of those people, but I know how she does it, and it's money.
Also, Uzumaki.
Huh?
Uzumaki.
Uzumaki
Spirals.
spirals?
If you know, you know.
I don't know.
Okay. So today on, oh wait, where am I? We're not starting the podcast?
No, we've been talking for an hour and 47 minutes. I'm finished with you.
Oh, wow.
You have to edit this and post it.
Ah, shoot. Wait, why did I say shoot the shit?
I don't know. You can say shit. You can say fuck. You can say
How
cunt.
many, how many fucks do we get?
I don't know.
How many fucks can we give?
I have none to give.
Same.
I ran out of fucks in the spring of '86.
I see.
Haven't had a single one.
I wasn't born yet.
Looketh looketh upon the fields in which I used to grow my fucks and see how they are fallow. I have salted the earth to my fuck fields.
Nice.
Nothing will ever go again.
So things are starting to get chaotic over
I
there.
know. We should probably end the podcast. So hey everybody, thank you for listening. www.todayonpodcast.com because I'm bad at GoDaddy and I can't figure out how to make it do just todayonpodcast.com. Patreon.com/todayonpodcast.
What's our Podbean link?
It's todayon.podbean.com. It could be todayonpodcast.podbean.com. I don't know. Just try everything. You can't Google us because every time I do, I just get the Today Show. Probably a bad idea naming it what we did, but hey, it's whatevs.
If you find a podcast with two gay guys hugging each other as the cover, then you found the right one.
And if you find one that isn't two gay guys hugging each other, then it's wrong. Anyways, awesome. Thanks for listening, guys. Bye.
Bye.